If I were a cat, I would be on life number 6. Needless to say, I have lived many lives. And I'm not talking about reincarnation or a bizarre witness protection program. I have been an elite commando operative, survived 3 near-death experiences, and 1 left me with the most difficult decision of my life. Payne and I go way back. We have spent so much time together, I should send it a Christmas card. I have lived with pain, fought pain tooth and nail, and eventually came to respect and learn how to harness its power. There is another kind of pain. I call it phantom pain. The invisible pain that we feel and carry but cannot see. The crushing weight of a personal tragedy. The gut-wrenching agony of a broken heart. The devastating pain of rejection. Let me take you back to a crisp November day in 2010. It's snowing, I'm driving, my favorite song is playing in the background, and suddenly I hit a patch of black ice. My car spins out of control, it hits the barrier at such speed it launches into the air, flips upside down, lands on the roof in the opposite lane, sliding right into an oncoming semi-truck. Boom. Then, silence. A silence so profound, so absolute, it seemed to swallow even my racing heartbeat. That accident didn't just break my body. It shattered my soul. In a fraction of a second, everything I had built, everything I was, vanished. It felt like my body was torn from the inside. I had never felt physical and emotional pain like this before. Trapped in a hospital bed, not able to perform even the simplest tasks without help, I will never forget the day when I stared out the window, seeing mountain bikers glide effortlessly down the snow-covered trail outside. A strong male nurse entered the room. "It is time to sit up." Are you fucking kidding me? The pain was so intense, I had to lie in a fetal position, afraid to even breathe too deeply. "Let's do this." I mustered all my strength and tried to move, but my mind and my body felt like lead. Every muscle and every broken bone screamed in protest. "See that?" The nurse pointed at the bikers. "This is where you'll be again someday." Riding anything on wheels was my passion, my happy place. But the thought of riding a bike again seemed impossible. As I watched the bikers, a flicker of hope ignited within me. Maybe, just maybe, this can happen. After months of agony, many of my injuries stabilized, but my crushed ankle never healed. With no hope of physical or emotional pain lessening, endless painkillers and drugs that couldn't even take the edge off, I had to make a decision. I chose to have my leg amputated. The manufacturers call this the cheetah leg, but I can't really run like one. The physical pain was brutal, but it was the invisible, emotional, phantom pain that really dug its claws in. My doctors explained that when you lose a limb, your brain doesn't get the memo right away. It keeps sending signals to the missing limb using the old neural pathways, expecting a normal reply. When it doesn't hear back, it freaks out and sends distress signals of pain. A similar process happens when we face adversity. Think of it like a text message between you and your brain. The medical explanation is that when a person goes through trauma, their neural pathways break down. It's like sending a text message and waiting for those 3 little dots to show up forever. But what if there's a way to get these messages through? This is what mirror therapy did for me. Based on the well-established research of Dr. Ramachandran on phantom limb pain, my incredible physiotherapist, Linda, guided me through this technique. Picture me sitting with a mirror between my legs, a blanket covering my missing leg. I'm staring in the mirror, looking at the reflection of my good leg, moving it like I'm trying to win a breakdance competition. To a spectator, it is like Dancing with the Stars audition gone wrong. Even the skeptic in me yelled, "This will never work." But on the inside, something incredible was happening. Research conducted at the National Institute of Health has shown that mirror therapy can significantly alter brain activity through visualization. By creating a visual image of my missing leg moving, the brain perceives it as functional and present. As a result, the brain starts to create new connections. And guess what? After weeks and weeks of repetitive practice, my phantom limb pain disappeared. The skeptic in me turned into a believer. That is when the real aha moment hit me. What if every phantom pain in our life is not a limitation, but an invitation? The classic definition of resilience is the capacity to withstand and recover quickly from challenges. It involves the ability to bounce back from adversity. But what if instead of just bouncing back, we can bounce forward, transforming our phantom pains into a version of ourselves we haven't met yet, stronger, wiser, and more alive than we have ever been? What are the phantom pains that are holding you back? Personal rejections, broken hearts, or any other adversity you are faced with that no longer serves you? Now, look in the mirror and visualize yourself overcoming these obstacles. Replace them with what you want to feel, achieve, and experience. See it. Believe it. Become it. Do you remember the scene of the bikers riding down the mountain? Well, that seed of hope grew into a powerful vision of what bouncing forward could be like. The day after I received my prosthesis, that vision was again reignited within me. On a beautiful spring day, Linda, my physiotherapist, brought the bike out. As I sat on the bike, I closed my eyes, seeing that vision that became so real, I felt it in my bones. And then, for the first time, after a year and a half, I was riding a bike again. Tapping into the transformative power of resilience propelled me toward a lifelong dream to race the Dakar Rally, the toughest, longest off-road race in the world, as an amputee on a motorcycle. This insane 14 days, 9,000 kilometers desert race became my new Everest. But during a pre-qualifying race, I almost lost my life again. Turns out the universe was screaming, "Dude, take the hint!" So I decided to keep my remaining cat lives in my pocket and leave the Dakar to the camels. Look, building resilience is tough. It is like going to the gym for your emotions. It's going to hurt, you're going to sweat, and it takes relentless effort, practice, and a whole lot of uncomfortable moments. But the results are life-changing. Every day, in every moment, we have a choice. When life throws us into the fire, we have two options. Let it consume us, or let it forge us into something more powerful. Sometimes, the path you resist the most is the one that leads you to where you were always meant to go. Thank you.